Welcome back, motherfuckers, to another great episode of 25 and Over Club. Bitches. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend and tell a friend.
Yes, please.
This is the podcast where, after 25, life is different. And if you don't remember going to computer class, then guess what? You're way too young for this podcast.
Way too young for this shit.
Computer class.
I had computer class, y'all.
What did we learn in computer class?
I learned how the home row.
Your home row keys and stuff like that.
I learned that on
Monique, you
Sidekick.
used to play Mavis Beacon, right? She was little now.
Mavis Beacon, bro.
What's that?
It was a typing game, and it taught you how to type.
Wow.
You really fucked me up with that one.
Mavis.
For real.
Oregon Trail
Just
time.
While y'all was typing.
I hated that game.
You said art and shit?
Yeah, you got some Oregon Trail.
While y'all was typing, I was on YouTube.
It was no YouTube.
What was no YouTube back in that day?
In the beginning, they had YouTube. But then when they realized everybody was going to YouTube, they was blocking it.
No, it was no YouTube.
No?
Honey, I was.
They was blocking mad shit, though.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. It used to be on AIM.
Yeah, I was in them
You
tabs.
got mail.
You got...
This
Talk
is
about
not
all
what
type
we're
of
supposed to be
inappropriate
talking
shit.
about.
No, this is not what you're supposed to be talking about. But you may see two guys on the set, right? And one of the guys, he's our fourth co-host, I say in my head.
Oh, you finally get to see him.
You finally get to see him.
It's the voice.
Speaking of the voice, Mr. Wolf. What's up, bro?
Man, what's good, man?
Thank you for being on the other side.
Nah, thank you for letting me be on this side. I'm honored. I really appreciate it. It's nice to be on this side.
We love Wolf.
I love y'all,
I
genuinely.
was strolling.
Genuinely.
Nah, thank you, bro. We appreciate
How
that.
we do.
I was strolling on my timeline, and I said, "They go Wolf." I said, "Hold on." Ruh?
He parted now?
He's a podcaster?
Yeah.
He's a podcaster?
It's funny how many people see me now, and that's what they ask me. They was like, "So you a podcaster now?" I'm like, "You got to do something one time to be a."
Word, you got to try something.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, is that all it take? Like,
Can't be the jack of all trades.
yeah,
Exactly.
I kind of take it as a like people telling me it was good though. At least that's why I choose to look at it. So,
Nah, I ain't.
Well, you guys, what you want? You want to do it in the future?
you know, I respect podcasting like way too much to just jump into it. You know what I mean? Because like, for example, y'all come in here, y'all spend your money like y'all always here, consistently investing in yourselves because y'all love it. And so I think before I get into it, I don't want to just crowd the space when there's people who just genuinely love this shit. Like, let me make sure I love it just as much as y'all do first. So then I'm contributing to the culture versus just being a person just taking up space.
And
And
that's
it's
why
all
we
like
love
that.
Wolf.
Yeah.
I respect
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
respect that.
That's-
Why we
Yeah.
love Wolf. Whenever I talk about Wolf, I always tell people like he's just a genuinely nice person.
I
Like,
try, man.
You know how you meet? I was just saying today, like you can meet somebody and they're nice, and you be like, but then there's some people that
For
you meet
sure.
and they're just a nice person. You're like,
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that.
That's how it be.
And when I speak about Wolf, I generally have to say he's taken because everybody, when they meet Wolf, they be like, he's fine. I'm like, he's
Sorry,
taken.
ladies.
He's taken.
Sorry, lady.
But now, we love Wolf.
My bad.
And
y'all.
our second guest today we have is my homeboy. You see him in season 2. He definitely support the podcast. What's up, Antoine?
What's going on? Devin?
Welcome back.
Hi,
having me
Antoine.
back.
Is,
Big homie.
is this our first time meeting?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome
Pleasure to meet
back.
you.
All right, nice to meet y'all too.
All right, so, I had to get Wolf on the show today because, before we get into that, it's only right that we put you in the hot seat, Wolf.
Oh, okay.
But it's cool.
Muy caliente.
Ain't no, it's easy. It's not even really the hot seat.
It's
It's simple.
gonna
It's
be what I
simple.
think it's gonna be.
Nah, I know boundaries, Wolf. I got you, bro.
Oh damn.
I got
Like
you.
I said,
Sound like I set you up right there.
I got
she's
you.
like, I could fuck you up, but I'm gonna
Right.
spare you.
Nah, I respect you enough.
I appreciate
I respect you enough, bro. So the first step, it's not really a hot seat. It's more,
Okay.
no, it's not even more. More is very mal caliente.
that. Okay.
Mouth.
I don't like spicy food though.
What is the favorite episode that you recorded of ours? And that's a lot.
That's a lot because we've done a lot of shows, like over 10 shows for sure.
We did.
I want to say over like 15.
Yeah, no, for
No.
sure. I was just trying to be modest.
Yeah.
I was trying to be modest. Damn, my favorite show of y'all's. I don't have that answer right now, but what I could tell you is consistently through y'all shows, the thing that I love the most about y'all is like y'all got this like real genuine like chemistry going it's just genuine chemistry. You know what I mean? And like
the energy be
the
crazy.
energy is just amazing, and like the way y'all sing and the way like really. No offense to nobody else who on the show because they like Wu-Tang Clan in this motherfucker. Like it's always like different people for real. But these two right here,
It's
like
a gang.
these two, they have like a really special thing going on, and like
Thank you,
I would
thank
never
you.
just say that just to be like stroking people's egos. Like I work here, so I do shows for a living all the
Stroke
time,
it more,
all the
stroke it more.
time. You know what I mean? And y'all definitely have something
It's just
special
the
going
growth
on.
overall I seen.
Yeah,
One thing about thank you, because you definitely saw it from when we was getting one view to boom.
My boy said,
Literally,
Literally, a whole
no.
when we
person.
did it on the phone.
Yeah, when we was on
Oh, when you was on the phone, on the Zoom calls.
We did.
Two
So you was
eyes.
here for a while. You was
Period.
supporting. You was supporting for a while when we was on the Zoom call in the box or whatever, and people walking by.
damn, anybody else watch this? God.
No, and I wanted to give up, but then like Antoine watched. Like I appreciate that, and then when I was coming here, Wolf was like, "Yeah, I got
It's
it."
2 eyes that.
Huh?
From a different account.
Yeah. Well, do you watch the episodes?
I do.
I don't.
I watch.
Why not?
it
You don't
back.
watch them?
I hate the way I
I
sound.
I
A lot
I
of
don't
people
really
feel
like
that.
my
Do
voice.
you go back and
either.
listen at least?
But I
Because that's
do-
my thing. I
I
listen
do
on the
that
train.
sometimes. I listen.
I listen when I got time. I listen because I'm always back and forth for work,
Yeah,
school.
that's a good time.
So it's like I listen when I'm on the train.
Yeah.
Today was my first time actually listening to the podcast in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, because for some
I kind of
reason
like listening though.
you listen too.
I do sometimes if I have enough, but my little drive from work to home is not that long, so I don't even get through a full episode sometimes. But most of the time, like I'll watch, but I watch mostly like to see. I know I don't talk very loud, so I'm like, damn, you got to put the mic a little bit closer so everybody can hear you. So I'm really kind of like checking myself to see like, girl, don't sit that way because you got a little back row that people.
No, sometimes I'd be like,
Damn, that's
Wolf could have about to say so. Do I look that ashy? Shit, do I look good right now?
Word, looking at your hands,
Look.
feel like, hold on.
right.
And
I
these
mean,
cameras
I
will
really
do it to you for real.
right.
The cameras will do it to
Check
you.
yourself, but I really, it's more for that. But definitely, like when me talking, and I'm like, damn, you should have put the mic a little bit closer. You should have
Yeah.
spoke up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
It's crazy how them things matter. Too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's how you know you're really doing this shit. Because like it being like here versus it being here, as you listening to it right now, it's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
All these
Right.
things add to like the art of it all. So I'm with you on that.
So my next question to you is: you don't have a favorite, but then I was gonna say, what's your least favorite episode that you recorded?
Man, my least favorite episode was damn. He was like,
See, like,
What's
what
that,
you
man?
Like,
Yeah,
damn.
I do have to answer that, but that's because we did it recently though, and that's the
Okay.
one when you had the guy he was here with his manager.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't like that one that much, and only because you had a lot going on. Clearly, you know what I mean. So
Right.
like instead of you having room to let your spirit shine like you usually do, your spirit wasn't able to like shine. You know what I mean because of the
Right.
things that was like clouding your mind at that moment, and that's just real. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like podcast, no podcast, nobody gonna perform 100% all the time.
Can I just say that episode was the hardest episode to edit?
I bet.
The hard, like,
I
and
bet.
just watching it, but taking a lot of shit out. I was wilding.
Now you was, and I was trying not to.
I was wilding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, what's one? You got two more. What's one thing you want from a woman but you never got?
Some hey, that's crazy.
Ooh, that's crazy. What's one thing I want from a woman that I never got?
That's a good.
That's a
question.
good fucking question.
You think about it too.
That is a good
That's a
question.
good question,
That's a
right?
really good question.
That I never got. Does anybody ever get everything? So it's
Word.
like it's something.
That's a question. I understand that question, but one thing I never got is like, you always want something, and things change over time. Like not you, I'm just saying in general. Like your wants and needs change over time. So if she not gonna fulfill them needs, then what should I do? Should I stick around and see if she gonna do it,
Right.
or should I step
Bounce,
away?
bounce.
But if you truly love a person, what you gonna do? You gonna stick and try to make it through.
Yeah.
I would say probably the number one thing that I've never completely got, like to my full satisfaction, is like I really like want to step into a leadership role as a man. You know what I mean? Like I literally want to be the leader. So I want everything I said to be like regarded on like the president said that shit. You know what I mean? Like anything I'm thinking, any moves I want to make, I want you to be like, anything is serious to him is serious to me. You
Right.
know what I mean? Respectfully, you know what I mean?
I need a man like that.
I don't think, and this is no disrespect to whoever's listening, you know what I mean? But I don't think that I've ever really came close to a relationship where I've been respected in the way that I have in my mind. So maybe that's not realistic. Maybe I can make some adjustments and just be more open. But you know, I want to feel like I'm the motherfucking head honcho in this motherfucker because you can trust me, though, not just for no reason.
But I say that's all men, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I feel like that's what we all want. But then you got women that want the same thing.
You said
So
they do want the same thing?
Some women that want the same thing, like what you said, they want that same thing. I want to feel like I run this. Like,
No, you can't
this
have
is
that.
No.
so you understand what I'm saying. So
You can't
it's
do
the
that.
boundaries.
Yeah, you can't have that.
I feel like, well, me personally, like I just said, I would like a man like that. From my experience with men and just like watching my mom and like my dad, it's just like that's what I would want a man to show me. I guess you could say is confidence. Like when you exude that type of confidence and you are right within yourself,
Right.
everything else comes aligned, and that's what a leader is, and that's what
Right.
some of y'all women, y'all should be looking out for that. I ain't saying y'all, want to look out.
Not look up.
Get your magnifying glasses.
I just think for me, I just want a woman to
Hit the
really
monox.
take the time out to basically really understand me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you understand what I'm saying? Because we in society where social media is a big part of what's going on, and you scrolling up and down, you see a fairy tale life, and then you
Yeah.
You don't
lose
even know what
track.
they're going through.
You lose track sometimes.
Don't even know
Well,
what they're
then
going through.
relationships is not always on the right path. So when we in a situation and my mind is going through something and you going through something, it's okay to take a break right here and just let's figure out what we going through. So just that understanding, like, shit ain't gonna be the same every day.
That's a fact.
That's a big
Because
fact.
niggas get shot every day.
And the last,
I don't know what that got to do with what we just talked about, but I just had to say that.
But please not me, Lord.
Right,
I can't take no bullets.
well, when I went to St. Thomas,
It's not a
Bree,
show off.
Bree, she gonna tell me, like, we used to have an emotional thing at the table. You know, we always gotta have an emotional moment. So I'm like, well, what's your problem? She gonna say, every time I'm around people, someone always gets shot or hurt. I said, well, bitch, you gonna move from me?
Right, like, girl, take your ass over there.
God. Oh,
That's
God.
the end of this conversation.
Actually, don't ever
conversation
talk to
for
me
real.
again. The fuck?
Call the nearest
That
Uber,
shot.
And she
the
said
closest
so
bus.
calm.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's
But
very
no.
traumatic.
It is.
But this episode is definitely called You Are What You Eat. And if you don't know, which you probably don't, our friend Wolf here is a vegan.
Yeah.
And I guess we're carnivores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My god brother's a pescatarian.
Close enough. We'll take it. We'll take it.
See, I work in a place and it's like vegan based. Like
Oh, dope.
I can't find myself to like, how do y'all do it?
It's easy.
You too?
I'm not vegan, but I've done like cleansing where I just didn't eat meat at all. So it was like fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, everything you could think of, just no meat. It's not that
Yeah.
hard. I think the hardest was in the morning because I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to eat for breakfast? But like,
yeah.
other than that, it's not that bad. You be
I think for me,
dope.
I tried going vegan one day because Beyonce had the 44-day challenge when she was going vegan. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go vegan with Beyonce. So I go vegan with her. And I was like, I'm going vegan, y'all. And I made an iced coffee with milk. And then it was like, what happened? I was
Damn,
like,
nigga, instantly.
So
Yeah, you gotta start all over.
what do you eat? Like what do you, are you straight plant based? Like
Yeah,
plant-based?
pretty much, yeah.
so what is being vegan?
Being vegan is pretty much not eating anything that comes from an animal. That's just the simplest.
Anything with a mama.
Anything with a mama or poppy out here, you know what I mean? You're just not eating it. You know, like if it comes from a seed, comes from through the soil, through the earth, that's probably how it's gonna get to my stomach for the most part. You know what I mean?
So no fish, no nothing.
No fish, no fish. I was pescatarian before I fully transitioned into being vegan. Because that's kind of the process everybody go through. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like because we need stages. Nobody want to just go cold turkey type shit.
Right.
But I did go through my stages though. Like I had my share, my full of everything. You know what I mean? But when I knew I was ready, and I haven't looked back
That's
ever
what's
since.
up though.
Yeah.
How long
Me-
you been vegan?
I've been vegan now almost a year now. I'll probably say like probably 11
Your
months.
body
maybe.
feel different and stuff now? from
That's
before?
that's the biggest.
Yeah, so
and
tell us, what's the benefits?
Sleep.
everything.
So everything.
Everything. You know what I mean? Like I became vegan strictly because of the feeling, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you was to ask anybody in my family, they would have never bet $1 million that I would be the person that's vegan in my family. You know what I mean? I'm like pretty much the only person who vegan in my.
Pork
I was fucking it all
I
up.
know.
And you from Texas, so you know you had
Right.
the ribs, you had the
I mean, come on, bro. Like Thanksgiving, Christmas, any
Right.
reason for a black people family to get together, bro. We going
Right.
crazy.
We eating.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
See, I said that to myself before. I'm like, I sit there and I clown my god brother and stuff because he just eats straight rice. I'd be like, yo, bro,
rice.
where's the meat at, bro?
yeah,
like,
where's the meat? Yeah.
where's the what are you just?
And he
eating?
only eating straight rice because that's the only thing available to him at
like
the function.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you better eat
Dang,
something
nobody
real.
care about him.
Nah, nobody care about vegans, bro. We always the odd one left out type
That's
shit. That's
So
just,
at Thanksgiving, wait, so your family's vegan though?
no.
So
Yeah.
at Thanksgiving, do they make a separate dish for you?
Nah.
He got to go in there and make his own food.
Nah,
like,
and
hold on.
not to say because I know my mother gonna watch this, so not to say that she wouldn't do that, you know what I mean? But usually I got it covered in some type of way. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like last Thanksgiving, I had somebody with me, and we prepared food for ourselves together. So we
Okay,
had our
okay.
little thing. Everybody else was going crazy, you know what I mean? And we were just happy.
But I
with
know
what we had.
I know when you saw the mac and cheese hit the candy cans, you wasn't like, damn.
Not anymore, bro. Not anymore. Like I'm human, bro. So I didn't stop eating it because it don't taste good. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I still get urges. Like you could walk through any neighborhood in America and
Right.
smell a motherfucker barbecuing and be like, damn.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Yeah, but when you gotta commit to it because
Right.
if you're not gonna be like fully committed to it, you're gonna be back and forth, and that's just not a good place to be in as a human. Like be on one side and stick to that.
Wait,
So
but what
do-
was the? Oh, I'm sorry. I
What?
always ask this. What was the hardest thing to like stop eating? Like one of my friends, she's vegan,
Mm-hmm.
and her Achilles is cheese. So sometimes
That's everybody's thing,
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
she be like,
I love cheese.
I had
Yeah.
made mac and cheese one time, and I was like, I know, like you can't eat it, but she's like, I know, but I'm just gonna eat like a little bit of it.
You know, some people. I know a couple people. They like put shit in their mouth and just don't spit it out. You know what I mean? Like,
But that still
it's hard out
defeats the
here.
purpose.
No, to me it does, but I understand.
But it helps. It kills that craving.
yeah, I guess, man. You know what I mean? I'm empathetic to it.
So,
So what do you miss? Like you miss a burger?
burger.
A burger? Nah, I'm a big burger fan. Like I was loving burgers,
So
chicken.
let me ask you a question.
He said,
What do you think about these impossible burgers and stuff?
What do I think about it?
impossible.
Yeah, what do
for
you
me
think
to eat.
about impossible burgers
That's
and
just
these
as bad as
plant-based?
shooting
Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You know what I mean? I be on them shits. You know what I mean? And because they just like fast food, it's very convenient. You know
Convenient,
what I
I
mean? So it's just
understand.
like
Also,
cooking-
Impossible Burger is considered fast food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
for the
like,
most part.
it's plant-based, but,
But
you
it's
know,
not like
you could
a good-
But
yeah, it's still
okay.
junk food
Yeah.
per se. You know what I mean? It's
It's
still
just as bad
junk
as you
food.
eating a regular burger. It's just,
see,
I
my
don't
job
know about
got
all
a
that.
kale
it's all
burger.
the fillers and stuff in it.
So
You know,
my
I need
job
to-
got
I
a
need to
kale
find out what's in
burger,
it.
I'm
and
telling you.
it's pretty good.
A kale burger?
kale burger?
A kale burger. It's like everything in it
That
is
sounds like
greens.
SpongeBob.
No. No. So I can't. For me, I like pause. I like meat, but
Yeah.
We all do.
chill, no homo.
On this show.
That is so gay. But I definitely do like.
Yes,
I
no.
love this guy, man. I love this guy.
Guys,
Man.
why would I sit up here and say I like meat? That's some gay shit. But is being vegan expensive?
It can be. It can be. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be vegan, you need to change your whole approach to finances in general. You know what I mean? So it's just funny how like we're talking about being vegan, but you're gonna realize a lot in this conversation how being vegan is like linked to your relationship with money, your emotional state. You know what I mean? So is it expensive? It can be. You know what I mean? But listen, I go to Trader Joe's. I got a budget. I'm locked in on a budget. I try to make it
Trader
stretch
Joe's.
for 2 weeks. Is whether that's
Budget is.
Yeah, I'm trying to
shout out to
figure
you.
that
I need your type of money.
Word.
I do have a budget.
Let me hold some.
I know I need a
let me hold
budget.
some.
I don't
I
even
need
shop
a
at Trader
budget.
Joe's.
That's the only place I shop.
I don't got a budget when it comes to clothes, but when it comes to food, I definitely have a budget. I go and be like, I'm
But
not
clothes
spending
is
more than
different.
$60.
You
Clothes
supposed
is
to-
clothes is
Clothes you're
different.
supposed to make yourself look good. Like, you feel me? But
That's true.
He making himself look good on the inside as
Right.
opposed to,
And
you
that
feel me?
changes
My eyes look
everything.
good, too.
So you, my one of my assistant managers, he basically tells me like he feels lighter, he has
Yeah.
more energy.
For sure.
but doesn't. All right, so he basically told me when you eat beef, you're eating the torture and the pain that the
All right, he drank.
animal.
But too much red meat is not good. You can feel that on your chest.
It's something to that. It's something to that. Like
Come on.
I read an article once about somewhere people were farming or whatever like that, and they would have the cows like locked in like an electrical fence. That's where they had the cattle. And they did a study where they would show like maybe the cows that were just brought there for the first time, they don't obviously have no consciousness of what electricity is. You know what I mean? So they would approach the fence with like their nose. It would shock their nose. You know what I mean? It would leave a permanent scar because it's electric. You know what I mean?
It's electric.
It's electric. And
The cow should have known.
the cow should have known.
He said it's electric.
How the cow supposed to know, bro?
But what they showed though is that once the cow gave birth, the child of the cow never went to the fence. Never, not once. It never had to happen again because the trauma of that situation genetically was imprinted on the DNA. So by the time that calf was born, it didn't need to go through that again. So there is something. It is something to that.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
And so fun fact, a lot of people be like halal food, like I want halal food, but I think, and I was trying to tell tourists, it's like,
Or like blessed meat and shit like that.
halal food is basically the way they slaughter the animal. And not just, yikes.
You ever been to a slaughterhouse before, bro? You ever been to a slaughterhouse before?
I'm not interested.
Talk to me.
I'm not interested.
It ain't no care in the world for them animals, bro. Compared, like,
I don't need to know how Moo Moo is
they
killed.
just that's like
No. Let's do it though.
let's just think about they just threw you on the table and start chopping your legs
And
off,
let
your
you
head
bleed.
off, and you're not even dead yet.
And let you bleed.
Let you bleed out right
Bleed
there.
out.
Like, it's a difference between like that's why when people eat halal food, they take care of that. They like stir them up a certain way to make sure the blood is drained out and all that. So it's a difference compared to just slaughtering something to taking care of it. That's going in your body. So they really take that serious.
It's just, bro, meat goes through a horrible process before it gets to your stomach, before it gets to your consumption. It goes through a filthy process,
Can you
bro.
talk a little bit about that?
I mean, just like what he said. I mean, like the animals, like they get, so everything's being mass produced because niggas got to make this bread type shit. So it's like, okay, well, we don't have time to wait for the regular cycle of a chicken or a cow. We don't have time for that because niggas need food now.
Up.
You know what? We need to get beefed up. You know what I mean? So niggas fill it with shit that you can't even pronounce. Like I got a saying, if you can't pronounce it, denounce it. You know what I mean? Like they putting shit in the animal.
Say that again for the people.
If you can't pronounce it, denounce it.
Exactly.
And that's just a fire ass
I'm
like,
eating them Mondo burgers.
man. If you going somewhere,
You ever been to Stuart Leonard's?
Yes, I love that stuff.
Do you see the difference between the Stuart Leonard's to Trader Joe's and all that? When you go in there, they got these 50 TVs up there showing you what's exactly going on in their farm, how they reproducing it. They got a big ass block of cheese that they really, they give farm trips and stuff like that. You can't get that out of C-Town.
you never will.
You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm just saying, in period, like
a lot of
they
people
give
do
you,
though.
Like
People do.
like they give you tours. They give you tours of this thing, but
Not my side.
you gonna pay for that. Like you
Right.
understand what I'm saying? You gonna pay for that compared to what we getting right here in the regular supermarkets.
Yeah. No, of course.
That's a fact.
But
That's a
I
fact.
just like part of me wants to change my lifestyle. I know I need to, because the foods that you eat is not good
just
for
try it for like
anxiety.
2 weeks. And see how you feel.
But then I see a bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm gonna need that. I see a steak. I'm gonna
Just
need
think about the
that.
people that fast for all that time. Like
I
the
know.
self-discipline they got from sun up to sundown and not drink or
Fasting
eat. Like
is, ugh.
that's
I need
tough.
some water. I be
Even
thirsty.
fasting, like by the time you get done fasting, you will never be the same. Like have you ever successfully fasted before?
No, so my mother side of the family is Muslim, and they're doing the whole Ramadan thing now. And, you know, I think the Eid is coming. And I'm going to go for the food. They be like, but you didn't even fast. I had breakfast. The fuck?
Yo, you
But I'm going to get some food.
Wrong with
But me personally, I just can't do it. Let me not say I can't do it, but, you know, it moves up every year, up. So for me to go from 4 a.m. to 7:45 p.m. with no food, I'm going to be grouchy.
But you be sleep at 4
It's
a.m.
it's very possible, bro.
But you got to wake up. You got to eat before 4 a.m.
I know.
The
But
thing-
that's what
You got to wake up, eat, and then
I hear
go
the
to sleep.
hardest part about fasting is the water.
The sun comes up late now.
Yeah, I know my mom wake up like 4 or something.
To eat, to get a good meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
very
I hear the hardest thing about it is not being able to drink water and stuff.
right.
Like you understand what I'm saying?
I be
Like
thirsty.
it's almost over, but
Yeah.
that's just the self-discipline. I just feel like that's
Yeah.
with anything. Like You feel me?
And there's
You
a
was able-
benefit to it too.
Like, you understand
Is
what I'm saying?
it self-discipline, or is you just being true to what you believe in?
It's still self-discipline,
It's
though.
both.
I mean, you
because-
got to have discipline to do that.
Yeah, but you got to be able to control your mind and be like, yo, listen, that water right there, I'm thirsty, but that water right there, I can't keep drinking my spit, like, and break your fast. So you got to have
Would
some
kick
kind of
me out.
discipline.
Well, my stepfather and my
I would
mother
have drunk
does.
some water.
Some water.
My stepfather and my mother, they used to do. They used to have Listerine strips, and they put it on just to have like some type of flavor in their mouth because you're not even allowed to chew gum.
I know.
You're not even allowed to. I don't know, but
Because I think the thing about fasting is for a purpose though. So I
Yeah.
think like it's easier when you focus on the purpose. Like when you fast, after a while, once you get past the first hump of like my attitude bad, I'm feeling my energy low.
Right.
Something starts to happen in your body, bro. The
like
gears,
cleansing.
the gears start to change a different way. And once that shit happen, you'll be like, oh, I never felt like this before. You know what I
maybe
mean?
I'll try it next year. But I
Telling
can
you.
do it on my
You
own.
say that every year.
I do.
Try to fail. Remember that.
I do say that every year, but it's just like something about food. My relationship with food is toxic, and I'm putting toxic.
You got to
food
understand
I
that
love
some food you eat lead to other health problems and stuff.
Of course
Wonder
they
why you be wilding out and all that, and you go to the
Yeah.
doctor
Right.
and they just want to give you a white pill and say take this, and
Yeah.
instead of like, you know what I mean?
And the food is like a medium for a state of your life that you need to get past. Like the reason why you like twice now you told me before you said what you fasting and food, you said I can't. 2 times. You know what I mean? So
I don't like that.
No. I'm
Yes,
just saying.
I can.
I listened. I heard him twice, and like when you say that, the thing is
Respectfully.
like you think you're just talking about food, but you're talking about your life, though. I promise you, like if we were to do a deeper dive about your personal life, there's some other areas in your life that's being blocked because of the usefulness of discipline you're not utilizing in food. Like you don't have to use it in food, but that same skill that's needed for food, you're also not using it somewhere else, though. And that's just how I go, because it's deeper than food.
Yeah.
Food is like just the medium. It's just the canvas for the art, really.
It is. But then it also food, like, it brings everybody together.
Yes, it does.
But
That's why-
Yes, it does.
That's the easiest. You like, you
That's
want to
the-
come over?
that's,
I cook.
that's the number one thing. Yo, oh, you cooking? Oh, I'm on my way.
For
I'm on
sure.
my way.
But you can have that by eating healthy if you want
Yeah.
to.
But shout out to my friend Elton. When he was in Jamaica, he had this pet goat, and the goat was his friend, and the family would just feed the goat, and the goat was getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's dope.
And one day he was like, "Where's the goat?" And
In your belly.
it was in his belly. So that's why he became vegan.
Really?
He was just
stomach.
like, I don't trust it. Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that'll mess you up though. That'll scar you. You got
I want curry goat tonight.
That's what
Yeah.
my grandmother used to do that, but
I wish more people had that experience though, because like when you get close to an ant, like we only see domesticated cats and dogs, but like when you get close to like a pig or a cow, you look them in their fucking eye, and then you realize like, oh, these niggas are smart.
I want to be a pig.
These niggas are smart. So him like raising the goat, he realized that, oh, this nigga has a spirit. He's real. He's as real as me. And then the nigga got knocked off. You know what I mean?
So are you one of those people that
Knock
feel bad for the
block.
animals, and you like, oh no, like save the animals, Peter?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Like, I'm more into being vegan because of my life. Like, I want to live to see a long time, and I want a certain quality of life. You know what I mean?
Right.
My care for animals does come second, but it's still strong to me, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I just don't see the point because there's so many videos that come across like my algorithm and shit. The shit is like atrocious, bro. Like,
They said don't use Sazon.
yeah, bro, that should be wild, bro.
Sazon got chemicals in
if you
there.
can't pronounce it, denounce it, my nigga. It's shit in the back of the
that's
seasoning.
It's almost everything.
You sent me that video. There's some chemicals in there that fucks with
I
your brain.
love
Yeah.
that song.
Me too.
Don't use it.
I used to fuck them chopped cheeses.
Yup.
up.
I never had a chopped cheese.
What?
Never had a chopped cheese.
I never had a chopped cheese.
Don't go
Where you live
vegan
at?
till you had one. I'm sorry.
Where
you live at?
Whoever gonna get mad at me?
Huh?
Where you from? Where you live at?
I never
I'm
had.
from Queens. You never
Yeah,
had one
you-
either.
you-
It's okay.
Nah.
What is
Yeah.
going
Yeah,
on?
I had a
Fucking
burger.
You could have made a
It's
chopped
fucking
cheese
chopped up
yourself.
burger.
You
What
could
is
have chopped
going
your
on?
Oh, my fault. You could have chopped your own burger up like
Basically.
chopped cheese.
What are y'all waiting on?
Huh?
What are you
Word.
waiting on?
I don't need hood food.
Like, yeah, like,
Is that hood food?
yes,
yeah.
it is.
Because I'm not from
How?
here. It was like glamorized to me, so I came in here.
That is hood food, honey.
How is it hood
Okay.
food?
That shit
You going
like
to
you
the deli?
getting
All they
bacon,
did
egg,
was
and
take
cheese
a
from the
patty.
bodega.
All they did
Hood
was take
food?
the patty from the burger and chop it up.
I know.
And
I
called it
believe
chopped
you.
cheese.
the deli by my
That is
job
it.
does not sell chopped cheese.
That's what it is.
Like it's not. No, I just don't. I'm not.
You
into
gotta
it.
you gotta get it in certain areas.
Nah, you gotta get it when you smack this 3 o'clock in the morning. You gotta get it. I'm telling you, it's special.
No, my favorite thing is can I get bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup?
Yes, I love
Let me
it.
get
But
bacon,
I
egg, and
want
cheese,
cheddar
salt, pepper,
cheese,
Too much. See,
not
that-
American cheese.
See,
American
that's the
cheese
problem.
is
Too much.
You gotta get
bacon.
pepper
You
jack.
love bacon.
That's
You
it.
love.
I do.
You love that. You gotta stay away from that pork.
4 minutes.
I like bacon. I mean, I don't eat bacon all the time though. I don't eat as much as I used to. When I was in high school, I really would have like a bacon, egg, cheese
Me
almost
too.
every day.
Yeah, me too.
Because me and her used to skip gym.
But
and
now
go
that
have
you're getting
breakfast.
older, so I
Y'all
did.
crazy.
I did go to City.
She said skip
I
Jim
went to
for
City
bacon, egg,
MD
and cheese.
today, and I was talking to the doctor, and I was like, and I was just talking to her. I was like, you gotta come on the podcast and talk to us about some stuff. But eggs have so much cholesterol in it, and it's just like
Love me a good egg too.
we getting old. Like we gotta eat egg whites. No, I want the.
You also got to know your family tree, though. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know those
Yeah, my family
generics.
got high
Blood pressure.
But still, you still got to know how old is the oldest person in your family?
My grandmother is like 78.
78.
And not just how old. Can I just elaborate? Because I don't want to
Yeah.
cut you off. But how old they are, but what's the condition of their
Condition,
health?
like you understand what I'm saying? Because like right now,
Miserable.
my grandma, my grandfather
doing this with you.
died at 97 years old, and he was still driving the
God rest his
car,
soul.
riding around, chilling, wanting to bite people and stuff. So
Did you say
He said
bite
bite?
people?
yeah, like that was just his thing. Come here, let me bite you. Like that
Oh.
was like not literally, but that was his thing. Like everybody face went crazy, but at 97 years old, you still got all your limbs working. You driving your car, and all that.
Hungry.
You still that's a blessing. Like
Hopefully
you feel
they
me?
And that's why I want to live a long life like that. So I do know I need to change my eating habits.
Man.
But it's so hard because Chipotle be calling my name.
There you go again.
I love Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A be calling my name.
ChickfilA.
McDonald's is the best fast food. I don't care what
Big
anybody say.
dicks.
But it's a
people in New
McDonald's
York
everywhere.
love
That's
McDonald's,
I like
Every
McDonald's, but I
fucking
prefer Burger
corner.
King.
I've always been a Burger King guy.
I prefer Burger
My
King.
first job was at Burger King.
I like Burger King fries.
I
I
like
take
Burger
their fries
King.
over McDonald's.
Nah,
fries.
best fries is
Wendy's.
Chick-fil-A.
Nah,
My
we-
favorite.
Waffle
Chick-fil-A be a
fries.
little bit soggy sometimes. It don't be crispy
After-
enough for me.
You gotta let them know.
I like
Extra
a
crispy on them
crisp
fries.
Crunch.
No, after McDonald's, people judge me for saying this. White Castle.
Oh.
I haven't ate White Castle
White
since I was
Castle.
First of
40.
all, Checkers is top tier fries. I don't care what nobody says.
Checkers?
White
Yes.
Castle?
No, Checkers is.
Their fries.
He like
are
murder burgers. He be drinking a
seasoned.
lot
He
of
be in
white
the
liquor.
bathroom. It be
He
straight
drink-
demon
he
time.
drink
in
white
there.
liquor.
Right.
He be on some demonic shit. It be some demonic shit.
He be going rum, pop,
I ain't
pop,
I think
fucking
be having
had
an
that.
exorcism in the bathroom.
So let me
Oh,
ask,
God.
what do you eat for protein?
bean.
I really
Bait.
don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really focus on that much. Like that's nothing I really think about. I just assume that I get it through the things that I eat. You know what I mean? So through-
Understandable.
Through chickpeas, through mushrooms, through
Ooh, you
broccoli.
know
I like
what's
Chinese
good.
broccoli. That's fire. If you don't know about it, check that
Chinese
out.
broccoli is very good.
It's really good, and I just
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks better to me. You know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about Chinese restaurant broccoli.
No, no.
I'm like, yeah, because I love shrimp and broccoli.
I'm gonna show you, but I don't really worry about that. You know what I mean? And like, you know, I'm a pretty average sized guy, but I don't think I'm like malnourished or no shit like
Yeah,
that. You know what I
cool.
mean? So I don't think like me not focusing on
on
protein is like taking away from my life. I'm not missing out.
Right.
But a nigga do I am trying to get buffed though. So maybe you know what I mean?
Trying to go shoot in the gym.
Okay.
Ripped.
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'll wait
okay.
be fluctuating up and down.
Up and down.
Up and down.
Because the beginning of the season, I was a little
I was
smacked.
just 240 now. I'm 217.
I just got my grown woman weight on me.
But can we talk about how this camera does add 10 pounds? When I be
Yeah,
watching the
'cause
episode, I'd be
think
like,
that's true?
That's not true.
What?
I don't know if that's true or not.
I
Yeah,
don't think that's true. You just enjoying life.
too much.
I like this guy.
That's it. That's all it
I
is.
like
It's
this
enjoying
guy.
life.
He's awesome.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did. Look at the episodes.
She ain't even have to say
All you
that.
gotta do is that's like
No.
when we in the hood, right? And one of our homies get a new girl, right? You can tell he eating good. Cause he not,
Oh, you
'cause
know that's coming.
he,
though.
you can
Am
tell
I
he
the
eating
only
good.
person that don't happen to?
It's two things gonna happen. His hair gonna be done for the first time, and he gonna be getting thick.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
gonna be
fact.
getting thick.
He gonna be getting
you gonna
thick.
see him in the month. You gonna be like,
Nigga gonna
damn,
have
you
fresh
eating.
cornrows. He be like, this nigga got a girl in his life.
I'm not gonna hold you because Taurus he been eating good, so he been getting thick. And but he when I first met him, that nigga had like
Got
a
a big old butt.
wait, talking about big old but no homo. So we going to a pajama party this weekend in DC, right? So we had silk pajamas. So I wear his large and because he's like not smaller than me, but I'm bigger than him, so I got me an extra large. So then he was like, so what the fuck is this? Because the pants look so small. I'm like, those are shorts. He said, see when my ass cheeks just hanging out? I said, yeah, that's gay. We wearing basketball shorts at this pajamas party. But shout out to Taurus. But he's been eating good, so when I see him getting thick, I'm like, yo, before I used to like a skinny dude, but now I'm like, yo, like that weight make it seem like you eating good, like
And then you be thinking like, damn, my clothes getting small.
Sometimes it comes.
It's like, nah.
Yeah, sometimes it comes from like.
Who shrunk these clothes?
Right.
It come from a happy place too. When sometimes when you just at peace with yourself, like you know, you eating good and you moving around.
It comes from comfortability.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you understand? What
so
I'm saying?
fuck the clothes getting small. Have you ever found your clothes disappearing after you wash it?
Bro.
It's always
Like
socks
socks?
for me.
Bro,
It's
I feel
always
like
socks for me.
Socks is number one. Socks is number one.
Them socks be growing legs.
Them shits like go to another dimension.
like,
They have to be, bro.
They have to.
Because it'd be like, okay, they're not behind the washer and dryer.
And I
so where the
know,
fuck are they?
and you
It's a
always spin
hole
the
in the
dryer
dryer.
when you come out. You always spin
Bro,
it.
you
to make
spin it
sure.
just to see one drop. It don't happen.
Like where my socks go?
It's
Yo.
another dimension in the dryer.
It's like
That's
Narnia in there. Or some
Has to
Right.
be. I'm gonna put a camera in there. But
What's
even like
going on in
when
there?
even like when you have your favorite
Right.
shirt,
Socks
your
have
favorite
an
shirt
underground
be
party.
going. Like, where did that favorite shirt go?
Going the garbage.
I hate when that
ghost.
shit happen.
Yeah,
I really do.
I don't know.
Because I don't got a lot of money.
Or the
for
lady
clothes,
that's
my
in there
nigga.
folding
So,
clothes.
I need
for
all
people
my
in there.
shit.
Put your clothes with somebody else's clothes.
But I'm that guy. I drop my clothes off. I don't do my laundry.
I can't do that.
I'm trying to
got
start.
money.
I'm trying to start doing that.
It's
I can't do
very-
that.
I'm trying to start doing.
I just
that.
don't trust
Only
it.
thing I
Really?
didn't
You
like
might not
doing,
put the right soap in there for me. Have me
Yeah.
itching
I
and
would
all
do
that.
that,
Yeah.
but only thing I didn't do, I didn't put my underwear in there because I was like, I just feel funny about people touching my
sniffing
underwear.
Yeah, because niggas is weird, bro.
right.
Niggas
Like,
is
Y'all ever sniffed
y'all can
underwear
watch
before?
everything else. Don't touch your
Nah,
penis.
that sound like a creep move.
What you
Wait,
say?
what?
Y'all never sniffed underwear before?
No.
Me either.
Why would I do that?
Me either.
Why you sniffing
But no,
underwear?
I told somebody like maybe last year. I was like, "Yo, I dropped my clothes off at the laundromat," and they was like, "But you be scared if you put your doodle stain drawers in there?" I'm like, "Well, why would I have
first
At
doodle
my big
stains?
ass
all-
age.
First of all, there is
Why
no
I'm walking
doo-doo
around with
stain.
shitty drawers for?
What are you talking
There
about?
is
So
no
I
doo-doo
asked, I
stain.
said,
I wipe my ass.
"You put
And then I
your doodle
clean.
stains
Now,
underwear?"
the first question I would ask him: how many pair of boxes you own? You asking that
Yeah.
question?
Hey, this dude
'Cause
right here, man, he on
Majority
the money.
when I go
real
to
shit.
when I go to the laundromat, majority of the shit that's in there is boxes,
Yeah,
boxes and white shirts
Yeah.
and tank tops besides socks.
listen.
Cause at work I wear the same shit, a chef
Wear the same
jacket
shit.
and a
Yeah.
chef pants. So
Yeah.
I come home and throw that. I probably wear sweatpants. You feel me? Majority of the time. So
So why you
Brothers,
asking
invest
about
in your
the
drawers,
same-
brothers.
For real.
Invest in your
he ain't
drawers.
wiping
Don't
his
get
ass.
them
okay.
cheap boxes. That is
but mind you, it was a
It's okay.
female.
Female.
Oh,
So-
she ain't got a lot of people.
She got all the little creepy crawlers down there.
Well, yeah, she
Shit
must
crumbling
got.
up and all
She's
that.
not like me. You know what I used to do? Because clearly I have way too many clothes. But then once I start getting low on underwear, I would just buy more underwear.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, I still got
me
clothes
too.
left.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
might as well
do.
just, why not buy some more
I like
panties?
that mentality, to be honest, because clothes, they're not meant to be had for like years. You have
Right.
like a pair of underwear for like 6 years. Throw that shit away.
Garbage.
Years.
Yeah, they got a
that shit
hole
down.
Why
in
you
the
got?
top.
Why you got? Nah, that's too long.
That's too long.
brother.
You know what I mean? But
Like, you feel me?
I have definitely like had some shit for a long ass time. Be like, bro, this is a broke mentality, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just get some new shit, bro. Like,
Nah,
chill
but
out.
Right.
you know, this shit be crazy with boxes with me. So you look in the drawer, you be like, damn, what color I had on today? Oh, can't wear those again. Somebody might think I had the same because you got so many of them.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you gotta
That's
like,
why
you feel me?
You get black.
Which ones you? Okay, hold
Black.
on. So I
Now
got
I
a
just
question.
start buying different name brands. So we're gonna buy Tommy and these. We're gonna
You
buy
don't gotta
Polo.
buy
yeah.
name brand.
You feel me? We're gonna buy Fruity Balloons and we're gonna buy hand.
Fruity
Hey,
Balloons.
as long as
Fruity
they
Balloons.
brief. We don't do Supermans as long as they brief. That's it.
Get them Fruity
Fruity
Balloons.
Balloons, whatever you want to call it. Hey, make
Hold
them
on. So
hard.
which color you reaching for first? I'm reaching black.
I love white boxes though.
Okay.
I love white
That's
boxes.
different.
I
Yeah,
always
I
been
like
that
white
way.
boxes on vacation, not boxes.
Vacation?
Briefs.
Black.
No, briefs,
is
like
best.
I'm reaching
Yeah.
black on the socks and the drawers.
Black
I
is
like
best.
white and gray. I'm not gonna lie. I
White
love
and gray?
white and gray.
So
I
hold on. What's
saw-
white and what's gray?
My boxes.
So the boxes is white
Yeah.
and the socks is gray.
No, white on white. I thought you said
Okay,
boxes.
okay,
and
okay.
socks.
I just wanted to know.
Oh, I
I just
said,
wanted to
nah.
know.
We
No,
always
black
gotta
is
we gotta match. If I
Yeah, you
got
gotta
black
have some
on black
symmetry
boxes,
going
on, I
on.
gotta have black
Your
socks
boxes
on.
have to match your socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all sound like females who saying that my pants gotta match my bra. Bitch, my
how would
pants
that-
never match my fucking bra. I don't give a
That's when you
goddamn.
know
I mean, it's for me, though,
When
you know what I
when you
mean?
start when it start getting low on laundry, that's when you know it's time to go do
Ain't
laundry.
matching
Hold
today.
on.
Yeah. I want my shit to be cohesive. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to
get
give off
that.
just a vibe.
But
right?
have y'all ever like had a boo come over and you wear certain underwear Like, I'm gonna wear these new underwears in front of them.
No.
No.
I'm not there
Niggas
yet.
don't
I think-
care, honestly.
That's just like, I don't see
some
why. You
niggas
see
do,
them
though.
Ithaca
Some niggas do.
underwear?
But those are the ones that
I don't see
actually
how they
go
make so
out
much
and
money,
go
bro.
get the underwear or go
That's
with
not
you and
fact.
go shopping. And
But
stuff.
me-
But most niggas,
Yeah.
You paying $25 for a pair of
I
underwear,
wanna
bro?
get better.
A pack of two? No.
No, I paid $20 for
like how we
3.
just left the whole topic.
I know.
You are what you eat.
But-
Start talking about panties.
Yeah,
No,
let's,
because-
let's circle back around.
Right.
Let's circle back around.
But let's go back
Bring
to
it back.
soy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I heard it's not good. I heard it gives you man boobs.
They give you
And
bitties.
it gives me
Boy titties.
Boy
Bitties.
wow.
But soy? Like soybean?
Like soy, like
It's
it's
soy-
not good.
Like everything that comes from soybeans, so like tofu, a lot of the like
I like
Beyond
tofu.
Beef burgers and shit like that. I don't mind it either. You know, it's a good
I like
supplement.
miso.
Tofu
soup,
is what you season it with, though, to me.
but
Well, 'cause it's made-
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because tofu don't have a taste.
And like, you
It
understand
just
what I'm saying?
takes
That's my
But it's
thing
made
about
from
it.
like soybeans. You know what I
but
mean?
no, Sonny, I know you're gonna watch this episode because I'm gonna send it to you. Cause
All
thank
right,
you.
Sunny.
But he be telling me like he don't eat broccoli because it's man made.
Yeah, broccoli.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
definitely
he's a
man-made.
Dr. Sebi fan.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's true though. My mom
because-
told me
It
when
is
she was
true.
younger, she
It's true.
don't remember seeing broccoli, and my mother is
Yeah.
not 60 yet.
so if
That's
it's
dope that
man
you
made,
got
is
that
it really healthy?
Not really.
Cauliflower is more healthy.
This
He does
nigga
eat that.
Here, he
Cauli-
on it, bro.
People gotta understand.
But I
Cauliflower
love
is one of the best things for your
Yeah, I
heart.
fuck with it.
So good.
It is.
Yes, cauliflower is very good for your heart.
At work we have curry cauliflower.
It's
But
nothing
we
wrong.
have it.
Nah,
Not
see,
no more, y'all don't.
But
No,
when
we
you
don't.
cut
Cut as hell. Yeah.
What was that? The cherry?
Like,
whatever
Y'all need to
thing?
get that shit back. Real
Yeah.
talk.
like, you feel me?
Yo, wow.
Yeah, cauliflower is very good for you, and people don't understand that. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
a
like
lot of things you
cauliflower.
can eat that's very good for
But I
you.
love broccoli.
Even carrots though.
I
like-
love broccoli too, but cauliflower is just they prefer you to pick a better choice. If I put a green cauliflower in front of you and a green piece of broccoli, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference really.
I
Right.
would because I eat my vegetables.
I don't even know when's the last time I ate vegetables.
Yeah,
I'm probably
better get
broke
on it.
down.
You need to
vegetables.
get on that. real
I love
talk.
greens though. I love all
He
greens.
needs
collard
some
greens
fiber
good?
in his
Collard
life.
greens is great.
Let me ask you. Damn, this is gonna be damn. Okay.
Go, bro.
No, I'm already.
Dude.
I'm in too deep. I'm in
I
too
know you
deep.
about to
All
ask
Oh,
about
well,
his
come
dude.
on.
No. Crazy. Crazy than that. So
You wanna know about doing this shit?
So when you're with your loved one,
Uh-huh.
right? Your loved one doesn't tell you that, like, oh, based off your diet,
Your shit's
what it's
now.
giving is like,
Give him.
Your loved
You
one,
know
y'all
what?
never had conversations like that? I just wonder.
No, it's more me saying, nigga, your farts stink.
Well,
Okay.
time for both of
But
y'all
what
to get a
is,
cleanse.
but
Right.
you know, not to get too into it because
Yeah.
of a gay sex situation. There's only one way in, one way out.
Yeah, I
But I
understand.
mean, like the other thing though.
What the shit? The sperm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Oh,
know
I
when
eat a lot
niggas
of-
be
I drink
eating
a lot of
junk
smoothies
food all
at
the
work.
time.
Yeah,
You be
'cause
like,
women talk about that a lot. You know what I mean? They talk about like,
Give off taste.
tastes
and
like
all that.
battery
Yeah.
acid.
But fun fact,
That's-
ladies
I don't
or
even know what battery acid.
ladies, whoever want to have sex, and
If I
you
did,
know,
I'd be dead.
eat a lot of fiber. What's considered fiber? Like eat a lot of greens, like kale and
kale,
everything.
beans,
Bananas have fiber.
No.
No,
Yeah, it does. Yes.
potassium. But it helps grind. So it helps you
man.
combine everything, and you have an easier poop. So when you do
Yeah.
clean out, it'll
And
be
drink
easier.
water.
definitely.
That's a lot of people's problem though. People don't like to.
Water.
People
That
like
People
to
is-
drink
don't
water.
realize
If you-
water is
Yeah.
literally a natural lubricant for your body. So the more water you drink, the
Yeah.
easier your poops really are. If you sitting there straining on the toilet, you need to drink some more
I
water.
would- I
and you
would-
need some more fiber.
I would say that before you do anything else with your diet, like
Stand
if
up your butthole. Sorry, go ahead.
no, because it's needed. The niggas need to know. Like if
Word.
it's too hard for you to be vegan, vegetarian, hit the water first.
Right.
Hit the water first. Like let that be your first
Get
test
it-
to yourself.
Get
for
it
sure.
popping
Right.
with the water.
Hit the water first.
You should your body's already 2/3 of water. We shouldn't be even explaining to people why they smell like that because they don't drink enough
Bro,
water.
people don't know,
They don't
bro. They
realize.
don't know.
I know people that don't drink water, and I'd be like, "How?
And you
I
robbing
don't think
yourself
I'm
of
You're
a
not
great
thirsty?
experience. You know what I mean? It's not just like, oh, you just drink water and this is nothing. No, you
But-
drink water and you feel different. It elevates your position and how you feel.
And you don't be thirsty." no
But
more.
what water is good and not good? Because I'm tired of people saying
say-
Dasani's
Let's
not
do it.
good.
Let's do it.
like
It's trash.
Dasani.
Yeah,
It's
you
trash.
gotta
Nasty.
understand. Alkaline water, they say, is the best water for you.
Yeah,
Right.
You understand what I'm
okay.
saying?
Where I get
But-
that?
Anywhere.
You just gotta look for
I
it.
mean, I'm not about to get his brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
but
Wait,
I'm-
they
he,
said
he don't get paid for that.
Yeah.
he don't
Yeah,
get paid for
yeah.
that.
it's
but-
not paid.
we going
brand.
places, so nah.
But
I mean, fuck out of here.
I heard that brand's not good.
No, it is.
So why
I
people say
test
it's not
water.
good?
I test water myself.
You
at
test
my house.
water?
Yeah, but you test the pH, right?
The pH.
Yeah, the pH, you always test the pH
So
balance.
on Amazon, you can go and you can get a
I'm
thing called.
avoiding that, bro.
You can get a thing like it's like a pH drip or something. You figure it out on Amazon. You can, bro. I went to the bodega and I grabbed like all the different water brands they had, including the tap water. And then you just drop a couple drops in all the different waters, and then depending on what the color is, that's how you know what the pH is. And so a lot of waters, you know what I mean? Like you'll drop the you want to do it, you don't hear what to do, but
We know what you mean.
like when you drop it in there, if it turns like red or like yellow or something like that, it's acidic. So it's not really doing anything
For you.
that great for your body. Like water's supposed to
supposed to make you rip.
how the
rip
word
or
like
run.
hydrogize or what?
Hydrate.
Hydrate you.
I'm trying to be all complicated. This shit.
Hydrate.
You can tell like lyrical rap and shit. Yeah.
Hydrate.
It's supposed to hydrate you. So a lot of water is on the pH battle. Like,
Hydrate.
I noticed that when you drink water with a higher pH, so when you drop the liquid in there, it's like green, blue, purple being the highest. So this water is purple. New York City tap water is green. That's at the minimum you need it to be.
So New York City tap water is good. I never drink
green.
tap
New
water.
York City tap
That
water
doesn't-
is probably like the best tap water in the country.
In the country.
Yeah.
That's
and
what-
I'm not even dragging it.
No
I mean,
People
dead
don't
ass.
understand that too, though.
Between New York and California, I believe, their filtration systems is the best. And
Yeah.
With all the
the
trash,
So
you
that
got to be
bottle
better.
right there, that bottle was good.
If I was to
That
if I was to
green one, I don't
put
know.
the pH balance in
but
it,
I love that.
it's gonna come as yellow.
So like,
I stay
so
drinking.
yellow's not good.
no, it's not good.
So I didn't stop drinking that one, and the whole time I was
Well,
avoiding it.
the thing. So this is how.
This is expensive. I ain't
Listen,
even gonna
it
hold
is.
you.
It is.
Hold on.
It is.
Hold on. I'm
But
glad
Bud
you
Dwayne
said
B
that.
is 2 for 4.
But I'm glad you said
No, but
that
I want a
though,
whole
because
pack.
anything that's good for you is going to be expensive. Like you understand what I'm saying?
Just like the clothes.
They're not going to sell this shit that they know is the top brand for no
Antoine the fuck
bullshit
up.
money.
Talk your shit.
That's like if I
Kane?
if I got the best dope on the block.
Oh, God.
Hold on. He lost.
Bro,
He lost me with the dope.
no, you gotta pay to play.
You understand what I'm saying? If I got the best shit on the block and y'all want it, you gonna pay for this. I'm
gotta
not
pay
gonna
to
give
play.
you unless all right, you want it for half, I'm gonna cut it. And the more I cut it, the more or less I'm gonna sell it for because it ain't that top
real
notch.
talk.
That's why Blue Magic
Real
was the
talk.
shit back in
That's
the
why
days.
Blue Magic was
My
the shit.
nigga.
What's Blue Magic?
Yeah, you
You
never.
saw
American Gangster? Classic. Do that. Get
Get
yourself
your black
back
up
up, do
in
that. Real
You better
shit.
get your black up.
Denzel Washington, one of his
I
books.
ain't never
seen
seen
that
that.
movie?
No. I ain't see a
He's
lot
giving
of
a
movies.
great example though with the drug talk,
Yeah, that
especially if
makes
niggas know it's like you're not getting a pure substance. It's being cut with shit that just not
Yeah.
necessarily needed. Filler, you know what I mean? Does your body no justice, no good.
They don't do the body good.
It's a hustle, bro.
Like they
Food is
used
a
to-
hustle, bro.
They used
You're
to
a
say
customer.
milk does the body good. Milk don't do
I'm
it.
just
They
pissed
say
off
milk
because
and the crazy part about it, I used to love milk,
American
but
ain't
after a
shit.
while,
As a kid.
I start feeling like why kind of every time, even if I have one glass, it's like
The older you get, it just
about
starts
to
Your
go
becoming
stomach be
real.
like this.
you on the run,
I'm doing a little Kim.
gotta go right now. But like,
Doing
I
that
never
type
liked
of
milk.
shit.
Like even cereal, I never ate cereal. I hate when people eat cereal and the bowl goes to the mouth and the milk is dripping. Blech,
That's
makes me
good.
no
See,
shit.
your bowl etiquette wasn't on point. Don't blame the cereal.
Right.
No,
Don't blame the cereal.
I hate when people's like just
You had
drinking
whack-ass
cereal. Like,
You had whack ass cereal etiquette.
So what you used
I
to?
haven't had cereal in like
He
how old
had
am
the
I?
bowl with the straw
29.
on it.
I haven't had cereal. I want to say in about 20 years.
Cereal?
That's probably good because a lot of cereal has a preservative in
See-
it called BHT.
I still
That's
eat
just
cereal
horrible
at
for
my
you.
big age.
What's the negative effect of BH?
Once again, like it's just like if you can't pronounce it, denounce it. Like that's just like the acronym for it. But it's some shit that's just completely
that shit.
man-made.
That might be the name of
I
the
love that
episode.
shit.
If you
You
can't pronounce it, denounce it.
Denounce, that's real
Because
shit.
at the end of the day, you are what you eat is fire. But if you can't pronounce it, denounce
Denounce
it. Because
Nigga, that just make it easy for you. Like if you don't want it to be complicated, whenever you go pick some shit up, look at the back and be like, what are the ingredients? I need this shit to be as small as possible. It's gonna be like vegetable glycerin, extra dose type. Like what?
Yeah,
Nigga, yellow 5. What is that?
Right.
What is that? But I've been trying
Yellow
to figure
dye,
out
number
what's Yellow
5.
5 since we used to drink the 50-cent pineapple sodas back in the day.
Oh,
and they said they was
shit.
gonna fuck up our nut. So you understand
talking
what I'm
about the
saying?
tropical
Yeah. They said they got yellow.
Tropical-
These are called them the nutties.
Yes.
That's what they call them.
My
nutties.
favorite soda was Mountain Dew until they were saying it kills your sperm cells.
Ew, you really was drinking out Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew was fire.
I heard it was good for like stomach aches and shit like that. That and 7-Up.
I haven't
know,
had
I
But
used
see,
to
people,
drink-
you know, Pepsi and Sprite was made for cramps. That's when the soda was made. It was made to cure cramps.
Way back.
Back when it first started,
Right,
it was
right,
made
right.
to cure cramps for women and stuff.
Right.
Like you understand
Like
what
it
I'm
used
saying?
to be Coke and Coca-Cola.
But you ever had-
Right.
That's because the
Right.
pushers was putting the Coke in the Coca-Cola and was making sure it was good. But when it came out, soda
Bro,
was there
Americanized
more
shit,
to like
bro.
cure cramps and stuff.
I mean,
But no, let's do a vote. Clap your hands if you're a Coke person.
I don't drink soda.
Clap your hands if you're a Pepsi. Y'all don't drink soda?
No. Hell no.
I drink soda because ginger ale is soda, and we're not going to denounce that.
No,
'cause
I would never denounce ginger
I
ale.
hate
can pronounce
No,
that.
But no.
Ginger ale.
I hate when people be like, I don't
Not
drink
ginger
soda, but I
ale.
drink ginger ale. You drink
Think
soda.
That's soda.
You drink soda. You
Unless
get
it's saying
that
real
bubbly that you
ginger
get.
ale.
Yeah.
Unless
Straight-
it's made with real ginger.
And that's harsh.
Okay.
I love ginger shots.
I love ginger shots.
Ooh,
Pickle
And I know how to make
shots.
my own
that
pickle
makes me
shots.
burp a little bit.
Never had
Pickle
Jameson
shots?
pickle shots?
No.
Pickle?
Jameson and pickle shots?
Oh yeah, it actually works. You take the shot of the Jameson, you chase it with the pickle juice. You don't taste
Yo.
nothing.
I didn't know
Done.
that.
Yeah, Jameson.
I don't drink alcohol either, though. So
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
that's
that.
even better.
I just stopped recently, to be real. You know what I
mean,
mean? But I didn't know that, though. That's
If
game.
you ever decide to go back,
Yeah, no, that's game. That's
just something
game.
to remember.
Yeah.
No, for real,
good.
like ginger shots is really fire. Like, and I know how to make it at
No,
by
it's
myself.
fire. It'd be
And-
burning.
Literally.
Right, everything.
So yeah,
Full
I
of
just
soccer.
really want to know. Like, I don't know when I want to start, but I want to start soon because I'm about to hit that 30 club, and that shit. I just want to live a long time. I'm sorry, cause like you see people dying at 37. It's like, nigga, I got 7 more years to go.
Nah,
Maybe
but
that's
but you
exaggerating,
gotta
but-
understand. You gotta understand. A lot of people is rushing their time with the shit they doing. I go, and this is true story. I went to go see my primary, and my primary actually thanked me because she like, yo, you 33. At the time I was 33. I'm 35 now. She's like, you 33 years old. You're a young black male, and you here checking yourself.
Yeah.
yeah,
you
'cause
check
there's
it.
Go to the
things out
doctor.
here that
It's a
don't
lot
go
of
to the
people out here
doctor.
that walk around and have underlying issues and don't know because they're too scared to go know.
Yeah.
Like me, I was getting bad headaches.
Yeah.
That came from cigarettes. Even though I still smoke cigarettes, I'm trying to. It's hard to quit, but I'm
that
trying
out,
my
man.
best. Huh?
Throw it out.
My biggest fear is getting cancer.
Basura.
Getting cancer?
It's coming, but it's in the process. No, wait.
Whoa, whoa.
Wait, no.
Whoa. Hold on, please.
I'm sorry.
Let me get our hands on deck.
the shit out of me. He just scared the shit out of me.
Jesus Christ.
Words
the
to
meat
that.
if you can't-
Said, it's coming, but,
if
you
you're
know.
not watching on
Death in the
YouTube,
tongue, bro. God damn.
if you listen to audio, we banging on the table because we're knocking on wood because it's not.
Make
I
a
don't know
beat.
why I was saying it's not coming. I didn't mean that, but it's like, how do you avoid it? So I know processed foods, like it's in the fucking bacon, turkey bacon. I love fucking turkey bacon.
I'm glad. What is turkey bacon?
Thank you.
Bacon of the
please.
turkey.
I always say this to people.
What
I
part
always
of the
say
fucking turkey did they cut that shit off?
The bacon.
no.
What?
Shut up.
Bacon.
All right. So we can tell you what part of the fucking of the
Pig.
pork pig is the fucking piece of
It's
bacon.
What part is
the
that?
belly.
Exactly. It's the pork
That's
belly.
where the fat is.
Exactly.
The best part. Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So why do you think it's so salty, bro?
It's so fatty. It's just so
People don't.
good.
A lot of
bacon
people
is
eat
good.
pig and don't know a
Bacon.
pig don't sweat until it dies.
Love
It has no
bacon.
digestive system, so that's why they eat their own shit and all that. You
Why
gotta
you gotta keep
understand.
coming
Pigs eat
at
their
my
own
pig
shit?
like
You gotta,
that?
a pig can eat anything you
They
put it in
will.
the cage with it.
And by the way, they only eat their own shit because they're not given the option to eat
Yeah,
anything
Anything else.
Because they wouldn't do that if they was out in the
Like
wild.
that's the truth.
I low-key
like you
wanna,
understand what I'm saying?
pet
A-
pig.
anything you put in front of a pig is gonna eat.
That would be cool.
Where-
You
I
can
don't
kill
want
him.
no
I was in
more.
New Orleans.
It's my pig.
Uh-uh.
I would call him Hamlet.
I was in New Orleans and they had little pigs going around, and I said, and he was just big and fat.
Yeah.
And I said, I eat your cousins.
Yeah.
Ew.
Pigs are really smart. They're almost as
They
intelligent as
are.
dogs.
They are.
Oh my god!
They can train them and all that shit. They're intuitive, all that. Yeah.
Wow. So
And they
pepperoni is
taste
what?
good, too.
Pepperoni's processed food.
That's like super dumb process. Yeah. Hot
So-
dogs,
Oh God.
kill it, bro.
Don't
kill
get me
it,
started
bro.
on hot dogs.
Kill
I
it.
love hot dogs, but it has to be Hebrew National. Wait,
dog
they don't
broth.
pay me for that, but
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. From time to time, I'm walking in the city. I still grab a dirty water dog.
no, I just never ate a hot dog in the city.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry.
Dirty water, dog.
I'm not judging you though. I have no
Like,
judgment.
you understand
I
what
am
I'm
because he
saying?
knows better.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like,
And you fuck that
I
shit
know
up?
that.
Because hot dogs are good.
I don't eat
though.
from the
I
halal
loved hot
truck.
dogs when I was eating.
Like you understand what I'm saying? But like
I had a
that was
one
just
hot
like
dog
it just
per
remind.
year
That's
thing.
just the New York in me. Like I'm hungry. I don't want
Yeah,
a
for
pizza.
sure. I understand that. It's
I
culture.
don't want a pizza. I'm tired of pizza.
No, but a halal truck, the food is out all day. Like
day.
I'm health and safety. I'm not eating that.
shit
day.
You feel me?
all day.
Health and
It is,
safety.
but when you
all night.
drunk, when you
So go
drunk and you
halal,
hungry,
That's what I'm talking about. The chopped cheese though. When you drunk, bro, there's nothing better.
Kennedy's is the number. That's why so many care. Kennedy's fried chicken because that's the drunk man food. They be right in there. Let me get a
That's
double
Oh
what
yes.
cheeseburger.
Let me get a
Let me get-
double.
let me
Ooh,
get
that
double-
sounds
let me
good
get a-
today.
You know what I'm saying?
Kennedy's is something like I just knew
Oh,
as
sorry,
an outside. Like I'm from Texas originally, so like when you walk around, you see a bunch of Kennedy. I just like. You know, this the devil spot right here. I gotta stay away. I could just tell.
I might fly out to Texas, Dallas, and get a good vibe in June.
I can like recommend you so many fire places to eat.
No, please.
Yeah,
We gonna talk, bro.
That's that barbecue out there.
Yeah, and
know
the
it.
chili.
you know
And
it.
Fucking
tacos.
chili.
You know it.
Oh,
She said
you ever been
tacos,
Rusty
tacos.
Tacos?
And yeah, in Dallas.
Yo,
Of
that's
course. Oh,
fire.
man, listen, I'm
like
from Dallas, nigga.
oh, yeah.
Anything you can name,
He
I
from
done did that
Dallas,
shit for sure.
Dallas.
But
you heard what he said.
I never had dollar pizza in New York.
you're
I had
not-
tried
you're
it,
not
but I
missing
never-
anything.
Shit, you
You're
know,
I would
not
never
missing
eat it.
anything.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather go
Literally, like,
all right,
damn,
so I
I'm
live
that
in Little
hungry.
Italy in
I
the
gotta go
Bronx.
somewhere real
Hardboiled
quick.
with cheese on it.
I'd rather go buy one of them slices, them $5 slice of pizza instead of getting
Yes.
a dollar pizza. Like you understand what I'm saying? You can eat that dollar pizza and you're still gonna be
Yeah.
hungry.
You heard G Herbo said New York got the wackest pizza?
Because he went to the wrong spot.
But nah, he's from Chicago though. You know Chicago.
Yeah.
They pizza is fucking
They stand on
soup.
they stand on their pizza.
But they stand on
Well,
their
it's
pizza.
deep dish.
The
It's
brick-
deep dish.
that
Soup.
deep dish, that brick oven pizza and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly. And if if you don't want to be vegan, like go up on your quality of shit. Then,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna eat pizza, get good pizza. You know what I mean? If you're gonna eat chicken, figure out what good chicken is, and they're not using the same oil they've been using all day, and they frying your shit. And I used to work at Burger King. I know how it go. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I can tell when the oil is
That
fresh.
halal
Yeah, you
truck?
can tell how.
See,
you
we
can
don't
tell.
even cook. We don't even make chicken no more, y'all.
What you mean?
Steaks, salmon, burgers.
If I'ma ever go back,
I
and
just shamming.
vegan, we got vegan burgers, which is a kale plant-based burger or Impossible burger. Then we got tofu chicken wings and all that. So
okay.
I passed
Tofu, yeah. If I ever go back, I'm going back for the Wagyu steak.
Wagyu steak. See,
If I ever go back.
You ever thought about going back?
we sell filet mignons.
Nah, but if I do though, I'm gonna do it
I heard
right.
Kobe steak is really good.
Yeah, like that type of shit. Like it's
But
like
that's
expensive,
also how they
expensive.
Yeah,
treat
yeah.
their animals.
But
That's true.
exactly.
But once you go back,
Treat
it's gonna
the
fuck your whole
animals.
system up.
I have no desire to, but I'm like, if I ever did, because I'm human, you know what I mean? But
Sometimes you might have wake up and like, man, today is the day I want to eat.
it's really not in me no more, to be honest.
So
Like,
what's the first step to trying? If you want to start transitioning your life, what's the first step?
I would say find a recipe that works for you and stick with that. Like trap that shit out. You know what I mean? Like when I wake up in the morning, simple regimen for me. Like I don't want to complicate my mind about what am I going to eat in the morning. I need to know already. That just helps me be successful. I like eating salad in the morning because it just makes me feel real clean. Like, you know, sometimes you wake up, you still be tired somehow. We can all relate to that, right?
Yeah.
Have some salad, it boosts the energy. You know what I
Like the
mean?
BLT,
And then I
yeah.
might backdoor it with some oatmeal or some shit like that, with a bagel or something like that. You know what I mean?
And that's how you keep
Yo, I ain't
the
had
system
oatmeal in
moving.
years.
Yeah, I
Me
have some
either.
oatmeal. I have like a
Years.
stir fry, which is like really easy to make. You just chop up a kindergartner could do this. Chop up a bunch of different vegetables, cook that shit in olive oil.
Do a little soy sauce.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Not
Get you
soy
some
sauce.
rice, get you some General Soul sauce or something like that. Just some jasmine
Garlic.
basmati rice or something like that. It's easy shit. And trust me, I'm no fucking cook, so if I can do it, anybody can do this shit. You know what I mean? But you just find something you can stick with, but stick with the water. If you don't do nothing else, get your water intake
water,
correct,
bro.
bro. And yes, you're gonna have to pee.
Right.
Sorry,
All
there's
day,
no
every
way
day.
around it.
That's all I
Right.
do.
But
is
guess
piss.
what?
There's no way around it.
You hydrated.
Is it true that the milk is cow mucus?
Milk causes mucus, which is the root of all
Only
disease.
thing
I know
I'm
he
gonna
knows.
say,
Exactly.
because I don't
Wait,
drink
that's-
milk.
that-
What?
see,
So
that's-
that's in sour cream too?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
love
Dr.
sour
Sabi.
cream.
That's what Dr. Sabi was talking about. You kill
Yeah.
mucus, you kill every disease in the
Mucus
world.
is the
You understand what I'm
root
saying?
of all disease. All disease. So you need to
Disease.
disease. I had to do that on purpose. You know what I mean?
Make
Some
sure.
niggas felt me. You know what I mean? So
Emphasizing
anything with
that shit.
with just milk in it, dairy, you gotta eliminate it, bro.
Sour cream.
Eliminate it.
Yeah.
Cheese?
That's my my
Nigga, they be putting bleach in milk, my
yeah,
nigga.
'cause
What you
milk-
mean?
In real
milk
life,
don't be
man.
white like that.
Man. And cows be
Yo,
bleeding
you
because they
supposed-
udder be pussy and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. 'Cause they be
yeah.
getting pimped all fucking day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit be Got
Y'all ever
pus and
went-
blood coming out
Did y'all
of
ever
it.
go on a trip when y'all was little to like a farm?
Yeah, I milk
Nah, I didn't
cows.
go.
I milked
did.
cows before. I
And
milked
they
cows.
they
Yeah, but I said
squeeze
that's a
the udder
caress,
and
and
put
I'm
the
not
milk
doing
in
Mhm.
your hand.
Oh, make
Felt
sure you
really
be
weird.
so sensitive.
Yeah.
Let me-
But then it
Meanwhile,
was
then
like,
the
don't
machine's
drink
going
the
crazy.
milk.
Now the
Brown,
machine-
brown.
Doing a Johnny
That shit
Bravo.
be
Yo. Wow, Johnny Bravo. We are showing our
fucked you up
age.
with that
Word. That's old school.
Johnny Bravo.
That word.
Oh my God.
He used to get beat up all the
Yo,
time trying
so-
to get somebody girl.
What the go?
He was such a creep.
Nah, why was his body shaped like that? I know a lot of bitches'
Why was
body
his
shaped
head
like that.
Nigga was just buffing.
He got big body and no
skipped
legs.
legs.
Right. He was the
Big
first
top,
big
little
body
bottom.
bins. He was the first big top, little bottom. Give Johnny Bravo his flowers. But no.
Throwing it down on Boomerang.
I'm
Word.
crying because milk had all that stuff in it. Like, I
But
know.
wait, cause I be telling people like I don't drink milk, but I do have ice cream occasionally.
But see,
I love
it's
ice
no-
He
cream.
can.
But like when I explain it to people, like I tell them I either drink like coconut milk or almond milk, but most of the time I drink almond milk.
Yeah.
And I was explaining to somebody, I'm like, listen, we're the only mammals that drink other animals' milk. I said, ain't no other animal that drinks another animal's milk. They're like, well, what else you supposed to drink? I'm like, it's other options. I mean, other than sucking your mother titty, nobody gonna do that anymore because
So wait, what you
that's weird.
Just so many other great options. You can
Yeah.
get nutrients from, like whatever you can make sense of using milk, you can get it from something else.
I can't do the almond milk thing.
I love
It just
almond
got a
milk.
funny taste to me. I don't
I
know
feel
what
you.
it is.
I like.
Try
I always
oat
get
milk.
vanilla.
Try oat milk then.
Oat milk?
Even so, what's the difference between skim milk? Skim milk
That's
is
still milk.
It's still milk.
It just got less fat.
They diluted it with water. That's it. That's like 2% milk.
Yeah.
They just-
Yeah.
Bro.
you can look at it and tell. If you put it like
That's how I
Milk is
started
really the
though.
thing.
Like
what 2% milk.
I used to drink whole milk when I was little, and then my mom switched us
To
over
2%?
to 2%, and then it
Right.
made it lower and lower. And then after a
Right.
while, I just stopped drinking milk.
Right.
To the point, if I do have a little bit of milk now, my stomach,
Whoop, 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 whoop,
I don't
whoop.
gotta do, but I definitely be playing whistle tones with my butt. So like,
why is my blood sugar clenched just now?
the milk be fucking me up. Like,
know, everybody-
if
it had
you
to
can
happen to
fly
someone
when
else
you fart, I'll be sky high.
You be up there?
all the way up there.
Wow.
My stomach, it don't hurt. Oh my god!
You
I'm
also
glad.
you work out? Do you work out?
He said-
I'm asking you because
I walk to the Uber.
I would be like,
see you
Well,
got.
I'm going back to the
You know,
gym next week.
that's a bad thing too though, because that's the problem with even the kids nowadays. They want to Uber everything. They want to get in
The train
car
is
and all that.
crazy.
It's
Another,
not-
it was
no, I'm
another
just-
shooting
I'm just
yesterday.
saying,
You can
it's not
still
even
walk.
Yesterday?
It's not even
Queens.
about
train?
It's not even about the shootings. You gotta get some kind of exercise
Yeah.
in, and not just standing in one spot at work or sitting down. Like you feel me?
mean,
Like I'm not. That's not.
feel
Not. It's
that.
not a direct to you, but a lot of people was at work standing in one spot or sitting
yeah.
their fat ass down in the chair, not even being fat.
I got a fact.
Like you feel me? They
We
sit-
don't body shame on this show.
you understand what I'm saying? But still, at the same time, you gotta exercise. You gotta get your heart beating in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
up, Uber here, Uber there.
Yeah.
Him saying that, it just made me. I read like this little article, and it was basically from, I forgot, it was from the military, and they were saying basically this era, they call it the Nintendo generation.
It is.
How our bones are like weak, we're more prone to break bones. Like as
Right.
far as they're doing their research, doing when people trying to join the military and the training that they had to do, and a lot of them end up getting injured, breaking something. Like everybody's getting hurt, and it's like it's because
Yeah.
we don't exercise.
We don't go outside and play
We don't-
Still a Man with Bacon no more. We
No.
don't play Red Light, Green Light.
don't
We
play
ain't
Man.
playing.
Feel the bacon.
Yeah.
Like you feel me?
Y'all
Kids
play
just
Man
too.
no more.
All the young kids,
That's-
13, 14 year old, want to be
concerning,
down with gangs and
Right.
all that drill music and all that. So it's like
Shooting shit.
nobody don't want to play football, basketball, none of that.
But you know what though? Like I think, and I don't have children, so I'm really not qualified to speak. So before y'all come for my neck, but that like
Your mother.
the parents. So I'm not qualified to speak on this. You know what I mean? I'm not. But like I feel like that really just stems from the parents. Like the parents got to do what they can do. You know what I mean? To encourage them to get outside.
My
'Cause
mother
it's like,
done
bro,
like-
imagine like if my kids are not going outside, my nigga. Like
Weird.
I would say them kids in the park is vicious.
Yeah.
New York is different though.
Nah, but
In
you,
the house too long when they get outside, they really don't know how to act.
Girl,
because
they be like
because
that at school.
Word.
My mother did not let me watch BET videos.
I feel that.
She did not let me
Yeah, but
watch.
see,
I feel that.
parents don't monetize what their kids doing nowadays.
God.
If
All
you
y'all
just
like-
gave your kid a fucking tablet all day and let him go watch 7 people get killed, and
Why
now
do
he
people
over,
do that? I
like,
don't
like you
understand.
understand, you gotta monetize what's going on in your
Honestly,
kid's life. Like, you feel me?
That's
That's
true.
the way of the world now.
And I get it.
speak
I get it.
truth.
I
But
get
you-
it.
but
I get it.
even in school, we use the tablet. We still use it sometimes.
Yeah, that's one thing. I get it, but you know the thing is like the tablets are here to stay. They're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's just like relax, calm down. You know what I mean? Like
We all didn't go outside either. Like when we was younger, I was on the computer too.
I was outside.
No, I was outside hopscotching. That's not new.
Well, at least there was more. It was a
That was-
mix. It was a healthy mix, though, right?
Other was at
Oh wait, she was different. She had to stay in house. She was always in trouble. I don't see. I was outside. I would go. But I was a tomboy too. I would ride bikes, ride scooters.
Yeah, I'm riding
My
bikes.
grandmother, she would have foster kids, and she would always have boys that was my age. So those were the people I was playing with. I'll be outside.
You grew up with
playing-
foster kids.
Yeah, kind of. My grandma, she always had some. She would have like 4 or 5.
I'm sure you got some
Me too. My
interesting
mom
And,
was a
yeah,
foster
ain't nothing
mom.
wrong with
I
that.
bet.
Ain't nothing
I wanna hear
but
about that.
she.
They were cool though.
These kids don't have a childhood though. That's what they miss.
They don't even know it.
They don't have a childhood. Just
I mean, you can't say that because you can't compare. That's like our parents talking about our childhood. Like it's so different. It's so
Well,
different.
we was able to be.
But we,
children.
but we had more.
that's the
We
way
had,
the
but
world now, huh?
our parents now was like what 50, 60
Mm-hmm.
in the mid 50s, 60s.
Yeah, Mom,
we,
oh.
we had close.
You're annoying.
We had close to what they had as far as going outside, playing with your next door neighbor, and not worrying about what's
did.
going on. Now people are so scared to even take the risk because of what's going on. Because all they do is see it. If you sit there, that's like my grandma. She watched the news all day.
Right.
If you watch 1,000 fucked up stories, you start becoming them 1,000 fucked up stories.
Right.
You feel me? So now you don't want to send your kid on the.
That is
Oh,
so
now
true.
I'm taking you to school because I want to make sure. Instead of at 7, 8 years old, me and my older brother, I was 8, he 10. We was on the train going to do shit that my moms ain't had no business knowing what we was doing.
Yes, but
No,
we live in different
y'all ain't
times.
have no business doing.
There was literally a shootout, and it was one stop away from my house in Queens yesterday on the train. It's a different time that we live in, and
It was
I
dangerous,
till this
though.
day
It was
I
dangerous,
said,
though.
yeah, but it's shit. I say, I am not getting on the train. I don't know how much longer. I just asked one of my employees to pick me up, and I'll pay you and drive you
Real
to work.
recognize real no matter where you at. You feel me? You can't walk with that fear in your heart. I ain't walking nowhere with no fear in my heart. You run up on me. If it's my time to go, it's just my time to go.
That's
But
what
you
I
gonna
said.
catch it. I can't walk around
It's
worrying about
true.
Yeah.
but I'm always you
I know
have
I'm
to be
living my
aware
life.
though.
Yeah.
You have to be
Of
aware.
Of course, you got to be aware, but I also know that I'm living my life. So God forbid if it is my if I
Yeah.
stepped outside right now, God forbid, and I don't make it home,
Yeah.
I know I lived the way that I wanted. That's why I said God.
Yeah, God forbid. Yeah.
I
She did
believe
it right.
in
No, she
Jesus
did it right.
Christ and all
Oh,
the
not over
disciples.
this
You hear me?
episode.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
I
Yeah.
know.
Call on that man.
But I
Oh,
know
man.
I'm living the way that I want to live. I don't have no
Yeah.
regrets in my life. It's nothing. Of
Yeah.
course, it's still things that I still want to do, but
Of course.
I'm living how I want to live, and I don't live with fear. Like
Right.
nobody should be living with fear because we all
Nobody.
don't know what's gonna happen
Nobody.
in the next 20 seconds. Like
Yeah.
nobody knows, but
We was
Yeah.
only guaranteed death when we was born.
it's
Yeah.
gonna count.
And tomorrow's never promised.
It's not.
That's a real concept you got to put your mind. But what she said is like really, really beautiful because she's living a free life.
You have
She's a free human being. You know what I mean? Like, it's not to say I'm ignorant to like the perils and the dangers that are outside because they're definitely there. But at the end of the
course.
day, like, fear is a choice.
It
It
is.
starts at the root of a
But see,
decision.
that's
to be
why.
made.
But people be mad at me. But that's why I love Kanye. That's the reason why I love
You said
Kanye.
20 seconds, bitch.
I'm just saying.
You've got to not.
She said,
So I said, "Oh, you was talking to me?"
I'm like, that's never happened before. So I'm like, what the fuck's going
Nobody's
on?
thinking.
giving us signs. Like,
No, he
don't
said,
play.
let's wrap this show up. So thank you for tuning into 25 and Over Club. Thank you guys for coming. I
Thank you for
appreciate
having me
it.
back,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
You got to come
Great
back.
conversation,
Let me know.
guys.
Wolf, we're going to see you again.
Absolutely. I mean,
I mean,
He's
here
here.
all the time. Yeah, literally here all the time.
He's here.
they're gonna see you off again.
You're going to see Wolf again.
But can I say just real quick, thank y'all for allowing me to be on here.
Definitely,
It's a
bro.
privilege. It's an honor.
Yes,
this is
it's a
really
blessing.
fun, man. Like being on that side and being on this
We
side,
love what?
completely different feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm
Respectfully.
honored that we can develop our relationship as much as we have. And I really appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you, bro. You know, I tell you this every day, and I'll be like, I gotta stop telling you that, but you gotta give flowers when they're given.
Yeah,
do.
and you do. You definitely do. You definitely
Never
give
want to
them.
make that post like, I just saw you
Yep.
yesterday.
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 Just spoke the other day.
Y'all ain't sang that one time this episode.
Cause I was learning
I'll
shit.
just do a little
Word.
stuff.
Which song? Give me a song to sing.
Give me a
I'm gonna
I'm
sing.
loving it.
Ooh, you got a 10-piece girl now. Don't be stingy.
You took it back with that one.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, wrapped up in
Yo, y'all a hot mess.
a tortilla.
She said, what's in the chicken wrap?
Wait, and she paused. What's in the chicken wrap? What's in the crispy chicken wrap? Yo.
That shit had me crying.
Crispy
Every time I
chicken.
tell people about that, they don't know what the fuck I be talking about. I'm like,
Yo.
bro,
So you
it's a-
wrapped up in love.
she was going in. Wrap tortilla. She was
Nah.
fucking it up.
But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for tuning in.
We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe.
And
Please
don't forget
subscribe.
the live show is
Not
July.
playing.
Holla, 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 holla.
Hello.
I'm lying.
The live show is July 23rd. Tickets should be going in
Live
sale.
Live show.
Yep. Tickets should be going soon.
Yes,
Make sure I get
July
my VIP
23rd.
No, there's gonna be a VIP section. It's a club.
Ooh.
So-
It's a club. You feel
Make sure
me?
y'all
You
get
know.
bottle service when y'all.
Hold on.
Y'all gonna have vegan food there?
Yes.
First of all, you part of the team. We're gonna take care of you. But what don't you eat?
We can find
We're
somebody.
gonna find something.
We
We're
gonna
gonna find
find
something. Something.
Shum.
Okay. And actually, thank you.
Yeah, we babbling now. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you, Wolf. Thank you,
Wolf, it's a
Antoine.
vegan fest, and I think it's in September.